another shot looking down another part of the midway away from the country and western show. You see hot sauce. Oh boy, I got something to see.
So grab a Pepsi, you salty bitch.
That slogan didn't work quite as well as have a Coke and a smile, but...
Whew.
If you're gonna serve wings or ranch, I don't want to do business with you. I get up and leave, even if I don't get the wings. It's either blue cheese or wings, and go fuck wings.
That's right, never mind who you thought it was. This is the Buffalluminati Podcast, your keeper of Buffalo's secrets. We got a great episode for you today, but first, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I'm your host, Jake, and joining me, as always, is my co-host, Jeff. Jeff, got you by surprise on that one.
Yep, for sure did. Caught me lacking.
Anything to say to the people?
Caught me lacking on that one, big guy. But
Never once in our entire lives, over 10 years, have you ever called anybody big guy.
No, never do.
All right, so we're back with Darien Lake Part 2. We did so much content, we had to split it up into 2 episodes. This time we're looking at some old VHS footage from 1994 and 1999, what Darien Lake used to look like back in the day. This is coming from the Coast Race channel. Make sure you go give him a like and subscribe. Check out his content. He's got some great footage from like the 80s and 90s to present of theme parks from all around the country. We did do a little bit of roasting, but it's all in good fun. We thank you for bringing this content to us. And yeah, Jeff, while we dive right in here, any thoughts before we begin?
No, it's just like you said. I mean, we did a little bit of roasting, but it's all love. You know what I mean? Appreciate the footage, honestly, because it's great to have that now today to look back on, because I sure don't remember it looking like that when I would have been like 4. So, but
looking at it, it reminds me of that was like my family vacation, is camping at Darien Lake from a young age. So it was like walking through time, like just seeing like, oh my, I remember all of this. And it's what I wish every time I pull into Darien Lake, it was still like, but you know, things change, time passes. So
change hard.
Yep. Let's go.
I'm already creeped out.
Is it giving Blair Witch?
It's giving Blair Witch.
Hey, we made it. Darien Lake Theme Park Camping Resort. Now yet another park in the middle of nowhere. But we're here.
Okay, we're inside, Darien.
I will say, just off the rip, you're not wrong. The way that opened,
yeah,
it did open like a horror movie. Not even the static, but the okay, we're here at Darien Lake, and like everything's okay, cool. It's a sunny day. There's happy music going.
Yeah, it feels like an ARG or something.
And then it all went wrong. In the most terrifying twist you never saw coming.
Mm-hmm. Coaster Race.
Yeah, shout out to Coaster Race for this video, by the way, before we dive real deep into it. Give his channel a like and a subscribe.
So this is
just like you can give us a like and a subscribe.
Oops.
Part of the park today seems to be this
water park.
Barracuda Bay thing, this water slide area that they got. I'm going through the fence here, so it's a little tough to pan around. Stepping back.
Don't go through the fence.
See, there's an awful lot of line here for the the wet rides because it is kind of a warm day. But luckily the lines for the coasters aren't bad at all. Just going to shoot down looks like the main runway, the main attraction. You can see it.
It's going to stick out way more too back then than a cell phone. So they're all watching the guy with the camera.
That's true. They did say, and I even just stopped on somebody right here. It was definitely more of a thing. Like there was this video of people in a classroom. And it was like, I think in the 80s, and someone had a camcorder for a class, and they were just filming the class, and everybody was like trying not to stare, but then you would just see them like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and it was just, it's kind of eerie, but like now we see it, we just almost pretend it's not there. I feel like I even have a problem not looking into the camera and addressing the audience as much as I should, but it is just one of those things where it's almost secondhand that like, yeah, there's a camera here, and you're just kind of used to it now, because especially if it's your phone or whatever, it's just, oh, it's out.
He took it out.
Okay, moving on.
Big spaghetti house. This place has more places to eat than any park I've ever been in. And more places to eat than they have rides. There's an ice cream parlor place, nothing but ice cream.
From Western New York.
I'm impressed with the number of food stands. Of course, we picked a bad place. We got a pizza, it was pretty bad. Place that sell fried dough. What it is, I don't know. I don't think I want to know. But it's a prominent food stand.
You don't know what the hell fried dough is?
That's egregious.
That's not local, right? That's everywhere.
No, that's definitely not local.
That's like theme park. If you've been to a theme park before, or a local
fair, yeah.
They've been making that forever. It's so cheap.
Yeah. And also, how you're like, I don't know what it is, and I don't want to know. First off, the not wanting to know. I don't. But fried dough, like you can't get it. It's fried dough.
You can't put that together.
Right.
Damn, I can't figure out what those two words together might possibly mean. Put some powdered sugar on top, bro. Come on. Some fruit.
Come on.
This guy's an animal. He doesn't know.
He doesn't know anything.
Over here you have your stands, your games, and they have one real cute game we're going to have to get a close-up on. It's like a little caterpillar that runs around. We're going to have to get that. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, you also never seen fried dough, apparently.
Yeah, I can't trust anything this guy says after that.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
This one looks like it's spinning a little bit, a lot faster than your Enterprise.
Yeah, wait till it goes up.
And it's finally going to
blows mine.
Boy, that thing's really moving. Wow. It's going a little bit too fast.
This man's never been to a
Super.
Kind of Enterprise.
Get out of Darien Lake.
Here. This is a relatively new park. I think it was built in 1964. Here's a shirt gift shop place. Swing ride here is just about ready to run. Another picture of most parks.
I hope that I just didn't hear the S. Except wait for it.
Sausage House. Boy, another place to eat.
Oh, stop. Pause. There it is, Jeff. You're represented.
Yes.
The Sausage House.
We're in there. We're slinging sausage everywhere. Inside my house.
All right, moving on.
All over the park they have these pretty flower vases everywhere, even by the garbage cans. As you can see, it's just immaculate, this park. There's a pizza place. A very clean new park.
Why don't you come to our park and get pizza, bro? And then complain that it sucked. You suck.
There's a ride called the Crazy Quilt. See where I left here. Looks like a ride that we've been on before. These rides seem to be an awful lot faster. I'm getting an awful lot older. I don't know.
It's the second part. I can tell you now from experience. I can tell
I
you
don't know
now.
if the rides are getting faster or I'm getting older. Yeah.
I can tell you
Definitely
now,
number 2.
from personal experience, it's the second one. 'Cause that does like fast as hell.
I would love to know how old the guy is in this video. I want to know his whole story. Like, his how many kids does he have?
See, he sounds to me like he's like 45, but back then he's probably like 30.
This one here is really, really moving. The reasons we decided to come to Darien Lake is the Predator wooden roller coaster. It is a terrific mid-sized coaster. We really enjoyed it. I'll try to get some footage of it for you.
Oh, so he's a car salesman in real life based on how he sold that. It's a great mid-sized coaster. Low mileage.
I don't know if you can make out the lake in the background or not. This is one terrific ride for a mid-sized coaster.
Fully loaded.
That is a Predator. It's worth a trip.
Okay, you can't be saying that, sir. Standing behind that camera, filming everybody, talking about that is a Predator right there.
This guy would later go on to shoot to catch a predator.
Don't you just have a seat right over there?
He's the guy that tapes the little. He's the guy that tapes the little camera on the leaves under the houseplants and stuff. Puts up the smoke detector one.
He's a little too excited about the Predator for me.
It's a ride called the Sea Storm. Looks like just one of a musical ride.
It's that wavy one. It's the wavy one.
Country chicken. I can't get over how many places there are to eat around here. It's unbelievable.
You do need to get over it because I'm.
Well, this is like a boardwalk thing, only this is like a sub shop. Curly Q fries, the hamburger Hamlet, the House of Beef.
They got my favorite
Charcoal
place
boiled
on
hot
camera
dogs.
here.
This is all places to eat.
Where is it?
It's amazing.
Right here.
I thought it was like an arcade.
That place was the best. They had these seasoned curly Q fries that you couldn't get anywhere else in the world. They were great. Also had like a decent burger or hot
You're telling
dog.
me you can't get curly Q fries.
Or maybe the
anywhere else in
hamburger
world?
was at the Hamburger Hamlet right next to it over here.
You're telling
I'm
me
not entirely
you can't get seasoned curly Q fries anywhere else in the world?
Not like that, and not anymore.
Well, I'm gonna let it go because I don't have a name to beat it with, but it's a bold claim.
I'm telling you, just if we could step into this picture right now, move this family out of the way.
See, that's the thing too, is like he's talking about all these food places. I don't even know. I don't even have what you're talking about that I've ever had at Darien Lake where I'm like, that was the best, whatever. Like, I've had food, couldn't tell you, like, what's the best there, what not to get. I don't know. I probably just don't think too much about it while I'm doing it at the theme park, trying to just eat and get to moving, but, like...
Eating at the park was...
Also, yeah, we used to go to the car a lot. We'd bring, like, lunch meat in a cooler. And go
Exactly.
To the car
That
a lot,
was...
I remember.
So when I went with my aunt and my cousin, that's what we would do all the time. And it's a great method. I love doing that. When we were camping with my family when I was really young, we would tend to eat in the park a little bit more, but it was because we were there longer. Like, yes, we would go back to our site and there would be a grill and we would have dinner there and everything. But sometimes when you're in the park and you just don't want to go, the convenience of it being right there and just like, you know, let's get the kids some fries and a hot dog or whatever, you know, so that I don't have to walk back and cook because I want to get on, you know, my parents loved rides. So, you know, they didn't want to hold up their day either. So, you know, it's one of those things. Like, It was more out of a convenience. But yeah, there was a couple places that we would go that I remember. But yeah, we did. There's like 90% of the stuff that he's showing. I remember walking by it, but never. Like there was remember that sit down Italian restaurant they have? Like it's smack dab in the middle of the park?
Mm-hmm.
Never once been in there. Like
No. I would though.
I would too.
I would go eat some Italian.
We should put that on our list. Like we just do things that we didn't do as kids that we wanted to do.
Claim this is the second highest wheel in the world. Ferris wheel. The second highest. I don't know where the first one will be, but they claim this is the second highest. They could be right. I try to get a better shot of it. Yeah, here we are again at this Wonder Wheel. Boy, that thing is big. There's the top.
And I'm terrified of it.
I think they took it down.
They might have, because last time I was there, it wasn't working. They weren't using it.
This is a shame.
It is. But yeah, the thing used to scare the shit out of me. I'd be in that top cart up there. That top basket. Oh, man. That'd be myself.
Get a shop that sells nothing but mozzarella sticks, mushroom, and onion rings. I'd say it's unbelievable how many eateries they have here. Icy balls and funnel cakes.
Yeah, we know. Can't get over how many pizzas there are, or how many food places there are, and you thought our pizza was lousy. Shut the hell up.
Here's the Viper, a steel coaster with 5 inversions. We'll see if we can get on the Viper. There comes the Viper. It's unique. They have gray cars. Usually the steel coasters are very brightly colored cars, but this is the gray with a red stripe across it. I don't know if we can follow this or not. Through the trees and through the loops. A lot of turns. Couple of twists on there.
That's right, 5 inversions, baby.
A great coaster, but it did get kind of rickety. But I think that's another one that they have since readjusted.
Another shot looking down another part of the Midway away from the Country and Western show. You can see hot sauces. Oh boy, they got something to eat.
So grab a Pepsi, you salty bitch.
That slogan didn't work quite as well as have a Coke and a smile, but he's not salty. He's just amazed at how many food places this place has.
Well,
gosh,
better start spending
gosh
more
darn
money.
it. Newsflash, buddy. This place has a lot of food places.
That makes me want a Pepsi.
All right, Jeff. So that was the little walk-through time of Darien Lake. A lot has changed since then, but it's a lot of what I remember growing up doing my summer camping trips with my family. And it's nice to just have that little walk-through time. Just remember when things were different, things were simpler. And, you know, man had plenty of complaints, but at the end of the day, I think he really did like it. And once again, shout out to Amusementscape. Make sure you give them a like and some subscribe and some views. But Jeff, what's your takeaway on looking back at Darien Lake?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's great to have that. I don't remember seeing it like that. Like I said in the first video, my era is more like the Looney Tunes Batman era, so it was great to see it back then. And honestly, his review of the park is not a lot different than modern reviews of the park that I've seen, which is kind of interesting. That like 30 years at this point, 30 years difference between those videos. Like that's interesting. Apparently they've always kind of been known as like a smaller, I don't know, not as interesting, but never heard the critique about the too many food places, though. That was a first.
Yeah, maybe that's just a Buffalo thing. We're not afraid to have food places, but
yeah, I wear that as a badge of honor. Like he's kind of complaining that like, oh, they got tacos, they got everything here. Like, yeah, you damn right. It's like a fair,
right?
You know,
and maybe that's where we got it from. Is just
I mean, we are adjacent to some of the biggest fairs in the country here in Buffalo, in the Buffalo area with the Erie County Fair and the State Fair. So,
right.
The Erie County Fair is all about food.
That's true. And probably going to get back there. We're going to have to do a Hot in the Dark episode of the Erie County Fair this year, I think.
Yeah.
Since we want to switch it up a little bit. But that's been this episode of the Buffalluminati Podcast. Make sure you stay tuned for the Erie County Fair and all the fun things we have planned for this summer. We got burger beef coming up. We got to finish up our tour to restaurants, and then we'll give you the final product. We want to make sure we have all the reviews in before we lay our final judgment. And, end of summer, looking forward, I think we can finally officially announce Bill's Elvis Tailgate 4 coming up. And actually, it's not end of summer. It's beginning of fall. It's in October. It's a couple weeks out. It's not like the first 2 weeks. But we got that coming up. Make sure y'all stay tuned. We're gonna make sure that this one is the best one ever, because we failed on that promise a couple years now, and I want to make sure that this is fun. I already got a camera guy I'm interviewing so that I don't have to be the camera guy.
No.
So that's been this episode of the Buffalluminati Podcast. I'm Jake. He's Jeff. Make sure that no matter what roller coaster you're riding or no matter how bad your pizza is, you're still a good neighbor today. We'll see you.